What's up, team? I just wanted to jump on here real quick to give my trade recap for yesterday, the 23rd of October, which was a Thursday, right? Um, yeah, got absolutely crushed it. I'm not gonna lie. If I can bring this here, it might make a little bit more sense. Um, Sorry about the late upload. I did go to sleep. Um, I was just kicking back for a little bit after this trade, watching a movie, and I fell asleep to it. So I wanted to make this recap before London session opens, which is in another hour and a half. Yeah, I did take a loss yesterday. But I would say that we had strong confluences, both directions actually. Well, high short term short term buying trend just to take out Asia highs at least. As you know, if we did take out these highs, I would have gone break even here. But on the high time frame, what do we have? We did have. Oh no, this is a 4 hour. We had a 4 hour inverse here. We closed below it, tap back into it. So I just went to the 1 hour as a refinement. And we had this 1 hour fair value gap as well as this one here. And going into the 5 minute, I was looking to see what price open did, right? So price opening. Oh, there. So price open on this candle here. As we started to make some moves down. So I was definitely bearish on the day until I see that we invalidate this 5 minute um, fair value gap here, making it an inverse. And on top of that, we also formed a 5 minute gap here on top of the inverse when we had that huge push up, which made me believe that hey, like Asia highs and these liquidity can be taken out to go down even lower, just because we're already pushed through this fair value gap with kind of no momentum down to the downside. So um so once we did get this big push up, we tapped into this 5 minute fair value gap as well as this 5 minute inverse. And going on into the 1 minute, I see what do I see? I see that we once we had that first tap, right? Once we had that first tap, we dipped all the way down, tapped into this 5 minute fair value gap as well as this 5 minute inverse. We closed bullish. Imagine that candle was full black, and we filled orders here. And I was like, okay, cool. What's the next candle gonna look like, right? And we had that huge push up again. I was like, okay, cool. Like we could at least go long to at least take out HL highs, and I would already be break even. So if price stops here at break even, I would be break even for the day. But what ended up happening was we swept this this 5 minute high, and it was enough to push price down again. But again, I took a risk, and I thought that it was a solid trade just because we had that huge market open rip up, and like what price normally likes to do is it likes to respect the fair value gaps being put in as soon as the London session opens. So I wasn't basing my trade off that, but I was definitely bearish until we had that huge move up. So I did thinking that okay, we could be continuing higher to take out these draws up here. Um, but yeah, again, I would say a solid, I'd say a solid trade. I executed my plan. I'm not even mad at it. Just definitely got unlucky here. As price ended up chopping for a couple of hours, and then around what's this? Almost 12 o'clock here is when we had that full displacement back down to the downside. So either way, I definitely would have gone break even or loss. But yeah, like I said again, not even mad at it. I think it was a solid trade, solid idea, you know. But yeah, just unfortunately we couldn't get that displacement. So um, yes, interesting what happened here. As after that huge push up, um, from that huge push up, we just couldn't hold that anymore. Yeah, this 1 minute inverse, which we inverse, which is where I took my entry. So above here, stops were below the kind of low that was put in. when tapping into the fair value gap, taking in all these orders. And take profit was these hourly draws on liquidity. So which was here on these low resistant ones up here. So yeah, I would say uh, didn't play out, which is fine. So yeah, I mean, we gotta keep it moving, gotta keep it pushing, and I will see you guys in tonight's video. Peace, peace, peace.